Good morning. While they're lining up, I just wanted to welcome all of you. It's my 20th year that I've concluded at Blake, so I'm starting my 21st year. And when I came here, Gary Nash, longtime social studies teacher and administrator here at Blake School, told me about the Blake Forever chant, and I taught that to my choirs. Blake, Blake forever, we will be true, true to our colors, green, white, and blue. Blake is a winner and will always be, for we have the spirit unto victory. How many of you remember singing that? Great. But there are a lot of people who don't. No matter what I tried to do, I couldn't be on every bus as it came back. I couldn't be at every game. And so when the Boosters Committee asked for people in the community to come up with another fight song, I looked at that song, and so I took some of the words. I was more of the lyrics person, and Mr. Katz is the one behind the harmony and the form of it. And then we, of course, fought over the melody. We went back and forth. We had a lot of fun doing this. And if you'll notice, when the students sing this, you're going to hear some of the words, the green and blue, left out white for poetry, just because it just didn't fit our melody to add the word white in there along with green and blue. So as a poetic sort of justice, I guess, I decided to take a poetic license there. But you'll notice the word victory plays a prominent role. And because we don't like to say necessarily that we're all winners today, it's just one of those dated terms. We left out winner and focused on the victory and focused on the spirit. So before this group sings it, I want to point out the opening intervals. Mr. Katz, just listen to these opening intervals right here. So we had this image of the bear. Is the bear here? Because our new bear has great eyebrows, and I pointed it out last week. And so he means business. So we wanted to sneak up on the opponent. Blake Bears, and then boom, will be true, and take off. So we're going to teach this to you in a moment, but I'm going to let them sing it so you can hear it first. All right, this is a group that's composed of all the choirs as well as integrated arts. And so there's 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. If you're a 6th grader, raise your hand. If you're a 7th grader, raise your hand. And if you're an 8th grader, raise your hand. There are also some students new to Blake. I felt that was really important to have newest members of our community. So who's new to Blake this year? And who's been here since pre-K? Who came in kindergarten? Who came in 1st grade? 2nd? 3rd? 4th? 5th? 6th? And then 7th? I don't think so. And the 8th, we know. Yeah, there. So, enjoy.
Paws out, claws out, Blake Bears, let's shout. Blake Bears will be true to green and blue. Hear us cheer, hear us roar, victory's what we're fighting for. Blake Bears, we've got spirit, we've got more. Blake Bears, B-L-A-K-E, we got the spirit, hear us roar.
Okay, so how many of you, it's okay to admit it, how many of you do not necessarily consider yourself a singer? Come on, be honest. Okay, so as we were composing this, we wanted to make sure that people who didn't feel comfortable using their voice with singing could still participate, okay? So did you notice there was a clap in the middle there? So we're going to start with that, okay? So let's take it from, and it follows the word victory, okay? Victory's what we're fighting for. Let's all try that. Ready? And here we go.
Victory's what we're fighting for.
So if you can do nothing else, you've got that, okay? Now, suppose you're not really good holding long notes. When we get to the end, you can go Blake Bears. Can we take that spot, Mr. Katz? We're breaking it down like a puzzle. We've got spirit. Here we go. We've got spirit.
We got more. Go Blake Bears.
And then we can all spell Blake. My kids went to Centennial High School up in the Circle Pines, Blaine area, and I remember them spelling Centennial. Okay, that's a lot more complicated. So when we wanted to do this, we said, well, we got the perfect name, Blake. I mean, B-L-A-K-E. So let's all try that. Ready? And here we go.
B-L-A-K-E.
We've got the
Spirit, hear us roar.
In addition, there are places where it says cheer, and there's places where it says roar. So if people don't want to sing, they can go cheer, or they can go roar like a bear. So please feel free to make it your own. That's what we wanted. We didn't want it to be all sung. You can add whatever spirit you want. We feel like this is a little bit more inclusive of anybody who's at a game. So we're going to teach each phrase first, and then we're going to sing it all together. So let's start at the beginning. Here we go. They're going to sing first, then you're going to sing. Ready, and
Blake Bears, will be true to green and blue.
ready, here we go. Blake Bears.
Blake Bears will be true to green and blue.
Here we go. Here.
Hear us cheer, hear us roar. Victory's what we're fighting for.
We've got hear us cheer, and you can shout cheer if you want, and you can roar. Whatever. Ready, and here we go. Hear us cheer.
Hear us roar. Victory's what we're fighting for.
Then we go back to the opening theme, which is sneaking up on the opponent. Ready, here we go.
Blake Bears, we've got spirit, we've got more.
So we didn't want to focus on score, because what if the team's losing? You know, whether you win or lose, you come back and you fight, right? You try to do better the next time. So we didn't want to make the whole focus on the word score. In addition, the word score, I'm not going to go there, but there's other connotations. We wanted to leave that out. So we're focusing on spirit. And spirit, we've got more. We've got spirit, we've got more. Okay? Really, these are things we talked about, because, you know, there are certain things when you're in public, in an auditorium, we talked about the word growl. Well, growl, when you're in a hockey arena, think about the acoustics. It wouldn't necessarily always sound like growl. So that's why I went with roar. It's easier to hear, it's easier to speak. Okay, so let's take that right there. Blake, ready, together. Blake Bears. We've got
Spirit, we've got more. Blake Bears.
B-L-A-K-E. We've got.
The spirit, hear us roar.
Let's spell that, and then you sing it with us. Here we go. B-L-A-K-E. We've got the spirit.
Hear us roar.
You feel like you got it now? Let's try it all together. All right, here we go, Miss Pants.
Paws up, claws out, Blake Bears, let's shout. Blake Bears, will be true to green and blue. Hear us cheer, hear us roar. Victory's what we're fighting for. Blake Bears, we've got spirit, we've got more. Blake Bears, B-L-A-K-E. We've got the spirit, hear us roar.
All right, one last thing, because this is very important. Henry and Will Venable from the Lower School Highcroft campus came up with the actual chant. That wasn't us, so I want to make that really clear, because the Boosters Committee asked us if we could incorporate it somehow. And so what we did was we put it at the beginning. So this paws up, claws out, Blake Bears, let's shout is really a first and fourth grade. I think first and fourth, right? So would you do that with us? Ready? And shock your opponent. Suddenly put up your paws, right? You don't want to reveal it too soon. Ready? And here we go.
Paws up, claws out, Blake Bears, let's shout.
Good. Their actual entire paws up, claws out, I believe, is on the back of your sheet. So if you go to games, they led that last week. I don't know if we have time to go over that, but that's a chant, so it's a little easier to do, and we'll focus on the singing now. So can you, if you're able, stand up and join us? Let's do the whole thing from the beginning with the chant. One more time.
Paws up, claws out, Blake Bears, let's shout. Blake Bears, will be true to green and blue. Hear us cheer, hear us roar. Victory's what we're fighting for. Blake Bears, we've got spirit, we've got more. Blake Bears, B-L-A-K-E. We've got the spirit, hear us roar.
Thank you all. Thank you all for your good support. And just like we've updated the Blake logo and the motto, so too now with the fight song. But we don't necessarily have to forget about other fight songs. So enjoy both. Thanks.